Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. 2 turns on our turn 146 Petra. It's fine. We got this, like, super late, too. We're just casually repairing casually building wonders. Can I repair the diamond mine? Which one needs repair? So here's another point where you need to look at your value propositions, right? 20 turns from now. So it's going to start paying for itself at turn 164, and it's 250 production. So and it's a +5 industrial zone, right? So pretty easy to do the math. 250 divided by 5 is 50. So in 70 turns, this will pay for itself. And it's a +5 industrial zone, right? It's a really good industrial zone, and what's happening is we're just getting too late in the game for them to like pay for themselves and be actually efficient. And remember, it's taking up a district slot and preventing us from getting trade routes. Earn a great merchant. I'll earn a great engineer. This is one that we like a lot, actually. One of the few good engineers. That one, for example, terrible. But that will help us build our Ruhr Valley, so that's exciting. I'm not really getting this merchant because, again, I've gone industrial zones, not commercial hubs. So that's okay. We'll just hard tech it, I think. Am I going to want factories? Again, like, it's a value proposition thing. And I'm not sure. Steve Renton, thanks for the follow. I could go after intelligence agency. It's going to give us a little bit of combat strength, and we are planning to perpetually war, but I don't see it being that useful. I'd prefer maybe the extra pillages that I can get faith out of the Grandmaster's Chapel and buy some units that way. It's either that or foreign ministry, and foreign ministry is terrible. So I don't know. Probably even just skippable. We could go for another wonder or district. We need to get up to 14 housing here. I could go after builders. Are you wrong to only consider the one city when calculating the number of turns it pays for its production price? Shouldn't you consider all the cities it applies to as a bonus? That's just the factory, right? The industrial zone itself doesn't apply to any city but the city that builds it. Factories give you the radius. And this is a perfectly fine factory, but I'm also for sure going to get one here. Because I'll need it. I kind of want to build builders. Hi, Hubflower. How are you doing? What's happening, my friend? How is life today? I think I just want to be making builders. They're only 4 charges instead of the 6 because we're not running the policy. But I don't have a ton else to do there unless I really feel like running some projects. I think we just skip that for now. I don't know what city I'm in there. Oh, London. Again, like, I just don't know that the workshop is going to pay for itself. I'm probably going to skip these industrial zone buildings and work on the rest of stuff that I need, including builders, frankly. Does it matter after you've earned a scientist if you send them to a +5 or 7 campus? No, not at all. You can put them wherever you want. I hope you're having a great day. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. Cool, I guess. Which civ was that we went for the GDR finish? I think that was Alex. Too bad we didn't build commercial hubs and could buy the factory. Indeed. Indeed. It's awesome, Espana. Well done. I'm waiting for the same turn. Have that to clear out. I'll sit on the Petra so it can't disrupt me, and we can guarantee we finish it then. Holy, 16 Pop City. So I want one factory. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5. But this factory is going to hit 4 cities, and I think that's good enough. So we'll build that. Highest pop city we've ever had. I mean, I've gotten the Congo achievement, so that's what, 30? I don't know. We should have more records like that and things, but we don't. I realize that's a great bath tile and we should keep it in Birmingham, but I need them to grow. Could also just buy them that, I suppose. Here come the Catholics. Hello, Petra. Get into my life.
Turning barren rock. It's
Love
a
it.
majestic wonder.
Love it. So step 1 of Petra completed. I think I will deal with this. I mean, my whole army is just kind of passing through. They can help out these cities. This is classic medieval, so this is my crossbow one. You can stick with the muskets. Matrices, thank you so much for the 18 months.
Haven't been able to catch the stream much lately, but I will continue to support you and your great content.
Thank you, Matrices. That's so kind of you. Thank you for bringing back that Prime sub, even though you're not able to hang out much. Really appreciate that. Value for value plus some. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that support. Yeah, let's start doing some stuff with builders. Honestly, a spy helps us a good bit. Not only for the combat strength, which could be relevant with Dido here, since we're not quite to bombers and stuff, but also it'll help us with vision, which we're struggling on. Finally get a commercial hub going. Would that I could buy this stuff and get started on Ruhr right away. I'm usually not worried about like missing out on Ruhr. Pingala to a bigger city? Yes, that is an excellent idea. Go to Leeds. Kind of forgot about him. Obviously. No, no, no. I demand that you calm down.
It's much more fun when you're not in a...
I'm getting there. So how many turns was that? We said it was 20 turns on our alliance, so that was 11 to get this far. So yeah, the timing on that should be okay. I tried London Fog, Earl Grey with steamed milk and honey. Ooh. That sounds amazing. I'm certain that I've had Earl Grey with steamed milk and honey while working at the coffee shop. It's not a regular part of my a part of my diet, and maybe it should be, you know? Because that sounds awesome. Absolutely delish. Earl Grey is one of my favorite teas, just kind of in general. It's just such a nice... I love the bergamot.
I saw a bank that said...
I like how much this horse was able to tank. I will have to unlock field cannons, I think, before we start the war. I don't think these crossbows are going to do anything. Like, it's tempting to grab a theater square here, but I think I'm in dire need of the gold. Am I settling this late because of the room? I'm settling this city for polder implications. I settled this city because I'm going to need a spot for my bombers to war from this direction, and that way I'll have 3 cities that can hopefully grab it. It's just kind of a weird game. I usually don't settle this late. It's not the cities that I'm going to settle are going to do functionally nothing in our game, and that's okay. I'm aware of that. I won't be disappointed when they do functionally nothing. What diamond mine? Oh, this one? Yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff for our builders to work to do. Okay, so now what? The city could build us wonders. Could build us a spy. Could start on like another bombard or 2. Could really use the bank. We'll figure out who they are eventually. I'm not in a hurry. It is odd. I mean, we could try to make a guess. Who do we think the last civ is? They may have said it already in the game. Do they have a religion? They do. It's Islam. And tundra tiles? It could very well be Russia, actually. Yeah, I was thinking Arabia, but it could be Russia. Reason being, Eastern Orthodoxy got taken early by Georgia. And so while Russia doesn't normally found Islam, that might be their backup. I don't know if it tells us their backup. Thought it told us religion, right? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say what their next one would be, but that's certainly an option. Yeah, finally getting some money going. That's good. Finally. Thank you, Thalia. Turn 150. Got here quicker than I expected. Okay, so I have 3 envoys, and I would like Babylon to boost my universities. So we'll do that. Have merchants been going fast? Could be Mali. It's a conga line. I really want them to grow a bit. So we're going to do that. Should need to be all the way back there. Okay. I'm going to start scouting a bit. She has effectively... She's got a pretty good military score. A lot of that might be boats. We're not sure. All right, fewer grievances for us, please. I have no Diplo favor to vote, so... Godspeed, Congress. This Congress does not speak for me.
If facts don't fit the theory.
Still trying to get my theater square. Still don't have a commercial hub. Let's do that. Thanks, Busy. I was hoping someone would enjoy that. University probably makes the most sense. We have another governor title, which I think I'm going to take the growth in our Petra city. He earned it. This horse earned it. Had to give him the kill. So I'm going to buy them a monument. It's either that or buy them tiles. Obviously, squeezing the city in right here. They don't have very good tiles to work. I'll start them with a harbor. But I think I'm going to go with the granary first. It's a fine city in the long run. It'll just take a while to get there. I assume nobody wants my stuff. I mean, sure. Yeah. It's cool. We're fixing our money a little bit. It's better than it was. It's still not great. So we have to think long term here too. Although we're gonna have taken out most of the world by the time we get to space, right? So normally surveillance is pretty interesting, but if we're on the offensive, I guess this is still probably the most useful of these promotions. By the way, we got this promotion. In case you were wondering, the reason our spy is starting with a promotion here is Embrasure, which is pretty cool, right? It can level up your spies, and levels on spies are very, very key. Makes them way, way better. So that was not planned. It was unexpected, but that's the reason why we have this promotion. So I'll go with surveillance. I think the long-term play makes sense to have that. So let's go see if we can find her army there. Does Dido want my stuff? I kind of doubt it. We're going to war with her really quickly.
In a market economy.
All right, I don't think you can have this tile back now. I would buy these if we had more money, but we don't. We're going to go to space is the play. Space is the place. I'm going to send this to Petra City, I think, and do an internal as much as I need the money. I still need to get Ruhr. Yeah. Couple things like that with the promotions are nice. We can start Ruhr here. This is a reasonable city. I don't have coal online, but I do have coal. So let's get that online. Hi, Muth. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Cool. Like that. And Muth! 18 months, my friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the ongoing support. Thanks and welcome back in. How you doing today? What's happening? I really can't wait to start building planes here. So defensive spy. I could also just send them out offensively to like here. Even though I took the defensive promotion just for the vision. I think Oh, the move. Okay, that's Commando that got that. Nice. So she's got Pike shots and some knights. Where's she at? She is in the Renaissance era. So the best she can have units wise are Renaissance units. So she can have muskets, which is what we're approaching with, right? And we're not going to have much better than that. So it'll be an interesting battle, I think. I think so. Yeah, I think we're going to space. Is there anything I can take out here? No. Not really. I know Lisbon got like the OCC continent. Come on, Lisbon. All right. 6 turns on civil engineering. It is, Peter. What up? What up, Pete? Hello, Daddy Quit Drinking. Hey, TGM was introduced to your content from the YouTube channel and seeing how the growth in your comfortability as a streamer and performer at the start of your videos is super commendable. Thank you. Just want to let you know that you've come a long way. Well, that's a nice thing for you to say. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's definitely so. This is advice that I've recently given to people in the community and like aspiring streamers and stuff like that. Streaming and content creating, like it's a skill that only gets better with practice, right? And so in order to succeed as a streamer, you need to be comfortable being a bad streamer for a while, right? Like you just have to kind of go out and do it. It's a lot like writing. Like if you want to be a good writer, you need to be a bad writer for a long time, and just be willing to do that. And not a lot of people. I think a lot of people are uncomfortable with that, right? Like because you have to be comfortable being bad at it, and then also put it out into public, right? So it's really hard to sort of like develop those chops without just admitting that it's okay that you're bad, and hopefully you'll get good someday. At least that's the way that I look at it. Isn't that kind of true about everything? Yeah, for sure. What's the reason to push for more war? I've never really paired the Warlord's Throne with a space race. And so much of a space race is production. And so the reason I want to kind of keep the war going is one for fun, and we're sort of at the end of the series, and it's kind of fun to take our time with it and just enjoy these games. But also I want to see the effectiveness of constant 20% production boosts. So yeah, Ethiopia looks awesome. But hopefully I've done that, and hopefully I've become a better streamer. And hopefully we'll continue to improve. Almost to rare. We got to get the factory first. It's really awkward that we have no road infrastructure over here at all. And then that being, all of that being said, like there are plenty of streams where like I'm just kind of having a bad day and not feeling it. It's why there are a lot of days where I kind of tap out and I'm like, I'm really not feeling well today, because what you have to do is go and try to entertain people. And if you're I don't know, if there are a lot of reasons that you're not going to be your normal self. I don't know. I'd rather not put out like a bad product, I guess. That is not a significant amount of gold. I'm gonna do this still. What's up, Sarge? We sure did. We sure did. I'm gonna get the coal online soon. We have more coal too that we need to find. So there's that one for sure. Okay, we can get that one online as well. Let's go get that one online. I've got a builder coming out here for that one. This I need a builder over here for the diamonds and that. We also have another one there. So we're a little strapped on builders. Peter getting St. Basil's. How about it? You don't have an oh, because I said gold. New challenge, don't take Earth Goddess as Ethiopia. I've read that it's almost impossible. That's awesome. It's very awkward to not have the builder policy in. I can upgrade that soon. This to here, yeah, maybe. I really want to make sure we get the rare. I always try to prioritize things that are like part of your win con. And as much as I'm enjoying, you know, random warring and like doing all of this stuff, it's not our win con. So I think things like rare, where it's like this directly correlate, you know, or translates into our success in this game. That's when that's where I prefer to prioritize, I think. So 10 turns and we can finally get our next district. They're never going to get a commercial hub. Part of our issue here is that we've gone for the government plaza here as well, but you got to get it somewhere. Do we build dams? We have been building dams in this game. We have extra production towards them as Wilhelmina. They're also buffing our industrial zones, and that's kind of, production is our strength right now. Again, not necessarily looking to close out the game super soon. So getting these nice adjacencies is perfectly fine. Plus, I've built them on floodable rivers, so they're a fine addition, I think. Usually send all your traders to the rare city for internal trade routes when you're doing space race projects? Yes. I would prefer them to be international trade routes with alliances so that you can run Wizzlebankin, Nine of Spades. But my rare city's #1 job right now is to be able to work all of the tiles that we've allocated for them. So internal trade routes, anything with food, working food heavy tiles, you find yourself doing that in your rare. Otherwise, the city never gets big enough to actually capitalize on all of your careful planning. We're getting there on the merchant. So I want the city to have an aerodrome. Hello, Genuine Sunshine. How you doing? I'll pause and heal here for a second. I've moved my actually, I've got the scientist. So we can heal when we get there. Why do you have any influence when you have negative Diplo? I think you're thinking things are what they're not. So in the government, we have charismatic leader. These are influence points that we build towards envoys, not diplomacy favor, right? These are two different things. We're running charismatic leader so that we can earn envoys, not diplo favor. When you make a trade route, does it generate food production, etc., or does it just move them from one to the other? It generates it. It adds it in. It doesn't move them around at all. No problem, Humpa. Thanks for the question. So yeah, I mean, she's got pike and shots. She's got some units. It's going to be difficult to war her cities, but I'm looking forward to this war. It's coming right up. I forgot that I had a scout here. What are you doing, buddy? Market, obviously. Yeah, Salmarillion. I think that would be a cool idea. I still haven't done this. There. Finally get our first coal online. Flight in 2. Chop these jungles and hopefully get our next population here. Does the 100% adjacency policy work with the rationalism policy? No, it does not, Mort. So if you have a +2 adjacency campus and you double that, it does not work with rationalism because the natural adjacency needs to be 3 or higher. So you need +3 campuses if you want that to kick in. Alliance expired right on time. Probably just going to go immediately denounce. Because we doing it. We're definitely going to go to war. Oxford, eh? So Oxford can indeed be built in floodplains. And it just says grass. Okay. Sometimes I get confused. I forget. I think this is fine. This isn't our greatest campus ever. I guess do I want to build it somewhere else? It could go here. I think this is fine. This is +3, right? It's actually +4. Let's do it. Let's do it. If she calls Congress to go to war with us, then we'll go to war. And that'll be all right. We will do the things. I can't buy that tile. We need money. I need field cannon upgrades. One, two, three. So you are working that. Okay. Oops. There goes our open borders. Oh, Dido, I'm sorry. I actually feel bad. You were a good ally to us. And what you need to learn is I will only ever punish you for that. Sorry about that. Yeah, Victoria's gone. She gone. So we have flight. Huzzah. We need to find aluminum. So let's do that. Yeah, we've got some nice districts, Sarge. I'll do a little district view here for you. A couple reasonable ones. +6. Obviously our best one next to the double iron there. 6 and 5. Yeah, we've got some really nice adjacencies. +6 theater square. This will eventually be good. Yeah, it's good stuff. We made any polders? We made a couple. They're earning good money now, which is really nice. So I could make more. Aluminium? Zombie? Is that what you wanted me to hear? Is that what you wanted me to say? Aluminium? 3 turns and we can get our next district here. I could definitely see going black marketer. So I'm going to go to this side. Hydroelectric is pretty late, isn't it? That's the way the British say it. I know. And Australians too. The Australians also add in an extra syllable to the word no. So that's kind of fun. Like, no? Like, why is it? It's always a question too. No? There's my aerodrome. We'll drone it up over there. Seems cool. Seems cool. I'll get that now, I think. What? Minimum aluminum immunity? Minimum aluminum immunity. Minimum aluminum immunity. Minimum aluminum immunity.
Spot on with the sushi pick over pizza.
Nice.
Many raw fish in my belly.
One of my exes loved sushi, and I'm just so jealous. Like it's so good. It's like pure protein. It's supposed to be amazing. I'll live through your experiences. Yeah, that sounds about right. It is. It's supposed to be amazing. That's the best I can do. I can't attest for anything else. Why did I make a farm there? Because I wasn't paying attention. Ah, there you go. Chicken maki. Nice. That sounds fun. Muth. I like that idea. So we've discovered. Not much. I'll see if I can steal some money, though. And I'm going to go right for it at 74%. Slim. That's the worst. That is the worst. Needs more policy slots. Needs more policy slots, game. That's cute, but no. We're coming for you. I don't know if you picked up on that yet. I really should be running the builder policy. Is the worst. No, no, you're fine, Sli. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just that information is horrifying. We are close to wanting to war. I definitely want these polders for gold gen. Actually, here for London too, and I'll harvest the fish. Like that's 2 tile improvements for 10 gold per turn. That is huge for us right now. Ooh, and there's the end of the era. So we need to get to 117 if we're going to get another gold in here. Drax, thanks so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back for 3 months of that Prime sub. Appreciate you. Thank you kindly. I really don't want this engineer. It's not really super reasonable to pass, but I think I'm going to because I really don't want this engineer. This poor city needs some food. All right, so as we wind down the end of this era, we're going to be going into industrial next. We're going to prepare. We're going to probably spend the rest of this faith on builders. We'll switch into that. I feel really awkward about policies. I'm not sure which ones are correct to use. Like, we're getting extra production from our industrial zones here, but obviously not everybody has those, so I don't know. Whatever, I'm having fun with it, and we're gonna blow up the world while going into space. So thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.